when it comes to sex, right? Everyone is just focused on pleasure, especially men. This woman I'm having sex with right now could be the mother of my child. Not even talking about building a business, all that. The women you've been having sex with, can they all bear your kid? If not, then you're wasting your fucking time. You know what the purpose of sex is for?
To reproduce.
For kids. That's all it's for. Yeah, it feels good. You know why it feels good? It means you're about to bring a life to this world. But something came in between it. A condom, or it just didn't, you just pulled out. That's what came in between that.
Go Capone. Yeah.
Look, guys, what is up? We're back at it again, and we can't stop. We won't stop. Never stop. Going on semen retention. What the hell? We gotta stay focused out here. Chase our purpose.
Stay focused, stay consistent.
Yeah.
You feel
know what I'm saying? Don't just be landing out like that. And I'm here with the same, man. Sweat check.
I appreciate the brief introduction, Mr. Pump. I got my boy Goku with me.
Yes.
I'm Mr. Sweat Check. You know my motto: no sweat, no check.
Exactly.
If you ain't sweat, you ain't work. Self-improvement is on the menu,
Yes.
you know. And we got another special guest, this sweet human being, Opal. Look at this smile, you can't deny that. And you know, just like Goku said, we're gonna give you guys just a brief overview of what we think semen retention means to not only men, but you know, we have a female here as well, or a woman, I'm sorry. So she's gonna give her insight as to what she believes semen retention means as well. So you know, you guys stay tuned and you know, enjoy.
So
pop it off.
semen retention for me, because a lot of guys be getting this shit mistaken, man. Semen retention for me is when you're sexy as God. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women are throwing it at you, and you hold it in. You're like, nah, because they don't deserve the nut. So you hold it in till you find the right one that deserves the nut, and then you let it out for her. You know, till then, you're on semen retention. If you're just the guy that don't conversate with women,
Converse.
Yeah, converse. You know, you just sit home and you play games all day, and you happen to have sex with a woman for 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, because all you do is play games and watch porn. I mean, I don't know what you do, but you're not doing anything. You're not around women. You're not practicing semen retention.
No, that's actually practicing semen retention.
You're practicing something else.
But that's not purposefully practicing semen retention. That's just because you know you just don't interact with women, so you don't have the opportunity to even have that be a thing.
Yeah.
So that's doing it indirectly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
my question is,
talk to the camera.
men.
Talk to the camera.
My question is semen retention a form of discipline for you men?
Oh, that's a great question. Semen retention might be one of the ultimate. Oh, got a microphone. Well, thank you, Opal. I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
You see how nice she is. You see that smile? Go ahead, smile for the camera. You can't deny that smile, right? But semen retention essentially is one of the biggest disciplines for men because as the dominant being, you know, we like to have sex. That's just what it is. You know, especially when you're a nice, sexy, chocolate man. You know what I'm saying? And you attract women on the regular. Obviously, it's going to be much easier for us to, you know, want to engage in sexual activity, want to have sex, want to have sexual relations with women. However, you know, you have to be disciplined within yourself, within your emotions, within how you operate to be able to control that. Sometimes it's a lust. For a lot of men, it's lust, but you have to control those emotions and be able to, you know, withhold and refrain from wanting to have intercourse. So practicing semen retention is a great way to, how would I say this, tighten down on your discipline, because it's not easy, you know, especially when you're around beautiful women. You see beautiful women, you attract pretty women, You know, it's hard not to want to have sex. But it allows you to focus. It allows you to think about other things or target that energy elsewhere. You know, for example, your purpose. We like to work. We like to exercise. That's what we do. You know, we're the Saiyans. You see this body? This shit doesn't happen overnight. You know, so we're not.
Show them, man. Show them the results.
And this ain't nothing. You know.
Exhibit A. Exhibit B.
Feel me? Back muscle, you really can't see it, but you know the back is there.
The back is backing.
The back is backing, what she said. But nevertheless, though, semen retention is sustaining from sex and targeting that energy elsewhere into your purpose. Exercise. You may read books, you know, go fishing, go for a bike ride, whatever the case may be. But it's anything other than just focusing on having sex or those lustful thoughts that come across our mind every so often. So that's a great question, Opal. Semen retention is a great form of discipline and a great way to practice discipline. Any other questions?
Of course.
Yeah, feel free. Let's tap in.
I have a question, because as you guys were talking about, you know, discipline, does that mean are you both actively practicing semen retention?
So for me, I don't have sex every day. For me, it's kind of like once a month. So like I practice semen retention for 3 weeks, and then
so on and off.
I let it out, because to me, right, what happens is because I'm purposeful with my semen retention. I'm training, I'm working out, I'm doing the things I need to do. So there's a point in time where it's like, shit, I'm holding a lot in. I gotta just
release.
I gotta release to practice semen retention. I'm not just like holding it in and then damn, you know. Especially when you're testosterone, you start thinking about it all day. Like, damn, I ain't get something in a minute. Need some. You gotta let it out.
So semen retention is not celibacy.
In a sense, it is, but it all depends.
It's not no fap is celibacy, but you could have sex with a woman and still practice semen retention.
That's true.
Because it's all about not nutting.
True. That's a great point.
Yeah, that's a great point. You could actually have sex with a woman and still not nutting. But man, I'm telling you, it's gonna come to a time where you just gotta let that shit out.
Gotta let it go.
To keep practicing, to get focus again. It's all about focus. You know, if you can't focus, if you're thinking about women all day,
you're distracted.
So you need to figure out what to do. Sometimes you gotta let it out so you could get back to focusing. And sometimes you need to stay away from it so you could get back to focusing. It's just so much reasons why.
So would you say that semen retention is also tied into you pursuing your purpose as men?
Yeah. You want me to answer? Yeah, absolutely. So semen retention is definitely correlates with pursuing your purpose as a man, because when you're not focused on sex like most men are all the time, your energy and your focus is targeted elsewhere. Like I mentioned before, we like to exercise and we like to elevate our minds, our spirits. Not only that, but we like to bring people along with us. So not only are we elevating our minds and our spirits, but we're putting that energy, we're putting that energy into other people and helping them do the same. Whether it's by doing YouTube videos or, you know, having them tag along in workouts, and just speaking life into other people. And it's also practicing spirituality. You know, so it goes deeper than just focusing on your purpose. It goes into other avenues. For me, I haven't had sex personally since October.
Wow.
Since October 1st. Believe it or not, people are like, oh, you're probably lying, but nah, it gets deeper because everything's not about sex. You know what I'm saying? Sex is so easy to get. It's so easy, but it's just like, you know, what am I willing to sacrifice to achieve, you know, the greater version of myself? And that's how I think about it. You know, we're in a gym full of women. There's women everywhere. And they're looking, everybody's trying to see, damn, who is that? Who is this? Oh, he looks good, she looks good. you know, those thoughts are in the air. The energy's in the air, so it's easy to just want to be like, oh yeah, man, like let's get it on, you know. But what are you willing to sacrifice to achieve the greater version of yourself? And that's how I look at it. So it's a form of spirituality, and not only that, but every woman or every female, girl, whatever you want to call it, is not worth, you know, having sex with.
Yeah, it's not. They're not worth your time, because the most valuable thing, guys, is our time. That's the most valuable thing. So the thing is, like, when you're having sex with her, right, at that moment, you gotta think, even though it might feel good, right? Was it purposeful? Was it a good time? Like, was it a useful time? Is there something else you could have been doing while you were doing that would have got you to your purpose?
Oh, wow.
You know?
Closer
like,
to.
yeah. So for me, right, I realized, man, what's wrong with the world today is
He took the mic. Take the mic.
when it comes to sex, right, everyone is just focused on pleasure.
Oh, wow.
Nobody's really having sex with somebody because, like, yo, this woman I'm having sex with, especially men, this woman I'm having sex with right now could be the mother of my child.
I can see something with this person.
I could literally not even talking about building a business, fuck all that shit. The woman you're having sex with, right, or the women you've been having sex with, can they all bear your kid? If not, then you're wasting your fucking time. Because you know why? You know what the purpose of sex is for?
To reproduce.
For kids. That's all it's for. Yeah, it feels good. You know why it feels good? Because it means you're about to bring a life to this world. But something came in between it. A condom, or it just didn't, you just pulled out. That's what came in between that. It feels, you know, yeah, it feels good. A life coming to this world feels good, yeah. That's the purpose of it. So when you're doing that, you're wasting your fucking time. If she can't be your potential mother, the potential mother of your kids, you're wasting your fucking time.
I like that.
That's a
Thank
great
you.
response.
I'm getting, this is like the first time, well really this is like the second time I'm hearing about semen retention. And for the men who aren't retaining their semen, what is the first step? What do they need to do?
Whew. You know what?
To get into semen retention mode, what do they need
I
to do?
gotta let my brother answer that first.
A good first step, that's a great question, by the way, Opal, but a great first step to semen retention is to kind of figure out what it is that you want out of life and try to allocate that energy or that focus elsewhere. Figure out what it is that you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish, what you want to make of your life, and then start working towards that. Get your mind off sex, get your mind off pleasure, get your mind off, you know, low vibration activities such as pornography and masturbation, which a lot of guys, you know, indulge in. Get your mind off that and retarget your focus elsewhere. That's a great first step. And not only that, but just come up with a plan. Start writing your goals down, write whatever it is that you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish. Start doing that. That's a great first step to kind of get your mind off of sex, and, you know, a step that will help you as far as retaining or semen retention. So, you know, my suggestion would just to be retarget that energy elsewhere. That way you can kind of, you know, work towards a thing that'll help you with your purpose. That's a great question. Goku, would you like to chime in?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely just gonna just back up what he said, you know?
Piggyback.
Yeah, piggyback what he said.
Go ahead.
So watching porn, thinking about women, it's all distraction. So
Facts.
you know what I mean? It's all
It's a fact.
it's all distraction. So all you can do is be busy. You know what I mean?
Keep yourself busy.
I personally don't have the time to be thinking about it because I'm too busy working out. I'm doing editing. I'm doing so much shit that I'm too busy to think about it. So
I like the distraction.
Yeah,
Distraction is, that's a major
You know why
word.
you're thinking about it?
'Cause you're
Because you're not
distracted.
doing shit.
You're distracted.
You're probably just sitting home. You're sitting home, you're laying on your bed, and you're thinking about damn, man, I need some head right now. Or like, I need to start watching. When you have time to watch porn, yeah, you need to do something else. You need to go fucking work out.
And to
something.
And to piggyback off that, you know, that's a great point. When you say you're distracted and you have time. So a gem or a takeaway that you guys can take away from this video is an idle mind. An idle mind is the devil's playground. So if you have too much time to think and you have nothing going on, no motion, then those thoughts are going to be easily, you know, be able to enter your mind. You know, the enemy seeks to kill, steal, and destroy us. You know,
manage your time.
And you know, and what better way to distract a man by to enter his mind with thoughts of lust, pleasure.
Exactly.
It's all a distraction, but you got to be able to know how to identify those distractions. Not only identify them, but find ways to mitigate those distractions. That way they don't become. That way you don't destroy yourself, because you can easily destroy yourself from having those thoughts and, you know, engaging in those low vibrational activities like I mentioned, masturbation, watching pornography excessively, XYZ. So you know, that's a great point that Goku made. And, you know, that's a great question by Opal.
I have so many more questions.
I gotta ask you a question.
Ask her a question, man.
What's the question?
And I might end it off with this.
Okay.
You know, we will definitely do another semen retention video coming soon. We're gonna have more women. This is why I have you in this video too. What is your perspective on men that practice semen retention? Like if a man, if we were in a relationship and I'm telling you, baby, you know, I'm trying to stay focused right now. You know, like basketball players like LeBron James and Mike Tyson. I mean, athletes, they have to practice semen retention for the fights, for the games, for the playoffs and shit. They couldn't like fuck for like months.
Like the Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly. So if I'm telling you something like that, like, yo, baby, I'm trying to focus for this purpose, you know, I need like, you know, 6 months, 5 months, or maybe longer. How would you feel about that?
Well, I would be on board with it because I'd be practicing pum retention at the same time.
Okay.
So we would both be retaining, because at the end of the day, we're talking about, you know, following our purpose, you know, following our goals, you know, really figuring out who we are, what we want, where we want to go for ourselves without distractions. If I'm in a relationship with a man and he wants to continue to, you know, focus on his purpose, as the woman, I need to support him. Therefore, I'd also retain my pum as well.
For 6 months?
For 6 months. I've done 2 years of pum retention.
So,
you know, yeah, thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about too.
You know, a woman that's gonna help a man achieve the purpose. You know, that's what we need.
Hey guys, this is the type of woman you guys need to be seeking. One that'll help you elevate on your purpose. One that's not gonna intentionally distract you. You know, you need to be practicing semen retention. That way you can focus on trying to build something that's greater than yourself, you know. And having a woman that can help you and aid you and, you know, assist you in that is bar none. Can't find it. Hard to find, especially these days in today's world. That's a great question, you know, posed by Goku.
Yes.
You know, that's a great answer by Opal. Semen retention, guys, you know, thank you for tuning in. You know, stay tuned for the next video. We'll definitely chop up another video about semen retention. Shout out to the Shooter Ty. Shout out to the Saints at home. Fabo Never Folds. G-Staff, my man Mr. Pump, you know.
All the sayings.
Broly Gaines.
All the sayings at home.
You feel me?
You better not just be at home.
I'm Mr. Sweat Check, you know. Self-improvement is always on the menu. You know, we'll see you guys later, man. Thanks for watching. You dig?
And I gotta say one more thing. I can't stress this enough, guys. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. Smash the share button. Smash the comment button. Smash everything. Except for Opal. Because you should be practicing semen retention, right?
Don't smash her, just smash this girl.
Oh, come on. Don't smash my girl either. Because you're practicing semen retention. Stay away from all of them. Okay? Leave her for me. Get out.